Alright guys, welcome back to the video. So today we're doing a tutorial on every shiny in Wild Area 3. So in Wild Area 3, the shiny Pokemon we hunt is Gagoat, well not Gagoat, Skidoo, Panchan, Litleo, Esper, Floette, whatever, and Pikachu. Now this area is infamous for its shiny hunting method. Now in Wild Area 3, or Wild Zone 3, there's two main methods how to shiny hunt. So I think the one everyone knows, we're gonna go over that one first. The one everybody knows, or if you don't know it, I don't know where you've been living. Well, actually there's three of them. There's three methods. But pretty much the first one, the one that everybody knows, is you just do this. This is all you do. You just hold this down, and you just hold your controller down. You leave the other controller alone. You don't have to touch it. You can like have something holding your controller down, and you're good. That's all you have to do. And a bunch of shinies will spawn in over time. So like leave it for like 10 minutes. And it'll spawn in. So here I'm gonna leave it for like exactly 10 minutes. I'll obviously speed it up for you guys by maybe like 5 times speed, and we'll see how many shinies I actually have. Alright, so it's been about 13 or 14 minutes since I've left this running like this. What I do is I just hold it down the joystick with my microphone stand, or like stick, I don't know what this thing is called. I put it like this, I let it running, and hopefully some shinies will pop up. We'll see in a second now if there's any shinies that popped up. Hopefully there is. Alright, so here we are. Let's see if there's any shinies at all that's popped up. Shiny Fletchling is not an alpha, so there's also, there's the usual one. We could call up here. But yeah, there's also all the usual ones plus Shiny Fletchling. I don't know what's not included in here because this is still part of the wall area. You can't really leave the wall area if you're not up there. So I don't know why it's not included in the map, but that is one there. My boxer's full, so that's not good. So he's gonna wake up. Well, let's see any shinies. So yeah, there's one shiny Leo right there. Actually, I have to clear my boxes. Release you. Okay, so we have one shiny Lily over there. This was from like, about, well, like 15 minutes or so of just doing that. About 15 minutes of that, got me one shiny Litleo. Any shiny Floettes? No? Okay. No shiny Floettes, there's a shiny Skidoo here. One shiny Skidoo. 2 shiny Skidoos. Okay, so here's 2 shiny Skidoos. Okay, so for like about well, there's also a shiny Espera, right? The one here? No, okay, it didn't spawn. It didn't spawn in the right area. Okay, so with Espera, one important thing. So Espera can be a shiny. It can be a shiny, but it has to be. You have to get lucky. So Espera can. There's one that spawns really close to the gate. So the fence where I'm here right now. So once this clears up. So like this one here. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. The one that spawns along this fence over here, you know, this fence right here, can be shiny from this stair method. But the one far over there cannot be shiny. The one that's, I don't know where it is right now, but I'm trying to be careful with the Espera so it doesn't run away. Because if it's easy, it will run away. It will run away and then you can't catch it. Oh, I don't have boxes, I forgot. I don't have any box space. Okay. So. I can't tell which way it's looking. There we go. Okay, that should catch it, right? There we go, there we go. Okay, so, as I was saying, this one over here cannot be shiny from the stair method, but the one along this fence over here is close enough to the stairs to where it will spawn. So, contrary to, like, probably where you can't get a shiny one, you actually can get a shiny Espera from this. I think I have, like, 4 shiny Esperas from doing this now. So, you know, that's good. That's good. There's also the stair method you can do. There's also stair method. So, if you, for example, you want to hunt Pikachu... Oh, okay. That's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. I just got really lucky just now. That's not supposed to happen. Pikachu cannot spawn in from the stair method. He is too far. So, this shiny Pikachu here was just pure luck. This one was just pure luck. Fuck. And I have no box space. I have no box space. That Pikachu was just pure luck. That was pure luck. Pure luck from this Pikachu. I don't believe any of the ones are shiny, are they? Yeah, you're not shiny. Okay. So, now back to it. Now back to it. So, if you want to shiny Pikachu, you can either do the stair method over here. There's stair method, or you just like, you know, you do this, and then you just like keep your controller held down like you would for the stair method, and you just keep spamming it. If you do that, these cutscenes will keep playing over and over again, and this Pokemon will still like respawn every time. Gives you a different chance. Now, I don't like this method because it takes a long time. It takes a long time just to, you know, show you what I'm doing with my hands. It takes a long time. These cutscenes are a pain in the ass. If you have like a microcontroller or whatever it's called, turbo controller, we can program it to do it for you. It's definitely a lot better. Just having to have your 2 hands occupied while having to do this, you like, you know, 2 hands occupied. You have to sit through these long cutscenes. It takes forever. I'm not a big fan of this bench method, but this is an option for shiny hunting Pikachu and pretty much everything else in this area. Everything is within range if you do it from the bench you want. So if you're looking for one specific Pokemon, you would just, you know, get up from this area. So like if you want to say you want to shiny hunt for Litleo, you just go to this area and do that. Or you'd go to this area for the Skidoos. And then for, you know, the Espera, you would go to this area. You know, if you want to hunt for both shiny Esperas, you'd go here, and then you just do this over and over again, and then you just like, you just do this. You would just do this over and over and over again. Now, I'm not a fan of this method because these cutscenes take forever. The only shiny Pokemon I've ever done this for is shiny Fennekin, and I got really lucky. I found it within like an hour or so. I got really lucky, but in general, this method sucks. I don't like it, but it does work. It does work. And now we're going to the final method for this area. So for the final method, this just works mostly for Pikachu. Well, we'll test it now. We'll see what Pokemon shows up. Pikachu, Skidoos, and Flabébé. Well, Flabébé doesn't really spawn. I don't see any Flabébés over there. I guess if you walk in, you'll see one. But basically, all you do is just you fast travel while it's 0 and 3, and you just do this. That's all you have to do. Pikachus aren't spawn range from doing this, so yeah, Pikachus do spawn. They do spawn. All you have to do is a bunch of times over and over again, and he will spawn. You can also just get really lucky like I did just now, and he could spawn. He could spawn. That was an abnormal thing to happen. That's not supposed to happen like at all. That was just abnormal, crazy luck. So if you do this over and over again, you know, Skidoo will eventually be a shiny, and so will Pikachu. I do like this method the most, just in general. Obviously, Stair method is the best one in the game. All you have to do is just, like, have your thing being held down, and you will just get shinies like crazy. I left it there for like 15 minutes, and I got, what was it, like 4 shinies or 3? No, I got 4 shinies. Yeah, I got like 4 shinies in 50 minutes. and then a fifth one, but that was just the, we're not gonna include that. We're not gonna include that. That's how it works. That's how it works. Now let's check if there's any, but I don't think there is. But that's how you can do it for Wild Zone 3. Those are the best methods for this area. No shiny Pikachu again. Okay, that's fine. I already have mine for X and Y. I have one shot. This one's one shiny Raichu, and then I just got my other one. So we're good here. We're good here. But if you don't want to use two hands, so for example, you don't want to use two hands. You want to do like a stare method kind of thing, where you're just holding it down. You want to do stare method kind of thing. So what do you want to do instead? So we're putting this controller down. I have my hand held up. So all you have to do is have your hand here, open the map, and then just do it. Like once you're here, you press Y, press A, press plus. Press A, you press A again, you press Y, you press A. Plus, press A, you press Y. That is all you have to do if you want to do it with one hand. It does take a bit more time because you can't like open the map right away. But this method does also work. It just takes slightly longer, but it does give you the access to having another hand. Another hand. With another hand, you can go on your phone, like text people back, TikTok, Twitter, look stuff up. I don't know, do whatever you want to do. Having a free hand just make it a lot easier. Gives you entertainment while you're shiny hunting. Maybe you're like want to go through the pain of shiny hunting. Maybe that's just how you want to do it. But some people don't want to do that. They just don't want to do that. So you have one hand here, Y, A, plus, double A. That's all you got to do. It's pretty easy. There's some areas where you can do this, where you don't have to roll. It makes it a bit quicker. But they used to Y for roll, so to move forward, A to enter, and once you enter, press A. Now you do have to enter, because if you don't enter, so if we say we press plus here, it shows that we're just putting down a pin and that's it. But once we roll in, it shows we're inside the area, and it moves the fast travel thingam, the map corridor, into the Wild Zone 3 and makes us teleport there. So that's how it works. It's very simple. Wild Zone 3 is the best. If you want to like just put pure amount of shinies. If you're trying to go pure amount of shinies, this is the best way. It is the fastest way to do it. There's also like a skidoo somewhere, not skidoo, a scatterbug somewhere like around the building of Wild Area 3. I don't know where it is, but there's also that if you want to hunt for that. But as I was saying, if you want to go for like pure amount of shinies, you don't care what the shinies are, you just want to get as many shinies as possible, Wild Zone 3 is your area. The stare method is the fastest to get shinies. It does not get faster than that. It is like, even without a shiny charm, I have the shiny charm, so keep that in mind. I have the shiny charm, but even without the shiny charm, it is very easy to get shiny in this area by doing that. Now, unfortunately, Pikachu is one that you cannot get from the stare method. You cannot get it. I repeat it. You cannot get Pikachu from stare method. You have to do fast travel for Pikachu. You have to do that. Just make sure there's no more Pikachu. Yeah, you have to do it. You have to do it for Pikachu. It will not appear. That was uncrazy lucky for me to get that. Uncrazy lucky. So keep that in mind. But as I was saying, best method for shinies. Stare method is your friend. Trust it. If you do see shinies from here though, they're not really as valuable because everybody has them. That is something to keep in mind. But it is the best method. That's going to be it for you guys. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what other stuff you want to see from the channel. I will be doing a video on every wild zone in the game. And if you guys want to see other like more shiny spots, so like say you have to find a Pokemon that's not in wild zone. So like for example, what's it called, a Goomy. You have to find a Goomy that's not in wild zones. You have to find somewhere else. I can also do videos for that if you guys want. Just let me know. I'll make a video. Right now we're going 1 through 20 for wild zones, so it'll take a while, but it's coming on the way. And yeah, so leave a like, comment if you have any questions, and subscribe. And peace, y'all.